Welcome in, you guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm just going to read this, the bondage of resentments. Harbouring resentment is infinitely grave, for then we shut ourselves off from the sunlight of the spirit, as Beale sees it from page 5. It has been said, anger is a luxury we cannot afford. Does this suggest I ignored this human emotion? I believe not. Before I learned of the AA program, I was a slave to the behaviour patterns of alcoholism. I was chained to negativity with no hope of cutting loose. The steps offered to me an alternative. Step 4 was the beginning of the end of my bondage. The process of letting go started with an inventory. I needed not be frightened, for the previous steps assured me I was not alone. My higher power led me to this door and gave me the gift of choice. Today I can choose to open the door to freedom and rejoice in the sunlight of the steps as they cleanse the spirit within me. That's from the Daily Book of Reflections by Alcoholics Anonymous, you guys. So there you go. Thought for the day. So I've gotten this new tarot deck as well. We'll bear all that in mind, the reading. It's not a tarot deck actually, it's an oracle cards. The Wild Unknown Animal Spirit by Kim Kranz. No, don't get any I don't get any kickback or anything for this, so I was going to pull a couple of these gorgeous cards that I received today. You might just get some incense here and cleanse this desk with me. And let's have a look and see what the Wild Unknown Animal Spirit Oracle deck has to say to us today. So let's call in Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please oversee this act of divination. Allow us to gain our knowledge that we require at this time from this beautiful Oracle deck. The Wild Unknown. Cleanse your energy too. Okay guys, let's have a look and see what do you need to know, what do you need to hear today. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers, and to those of you who haven't subscribed, please do consider subscribing, as it really helps the channel. And also you'll be notified when I'm in the room again with Spirit and you guys, so bear it in mind, and do give me a thumbs up as well, or comment below if anything resonates. I love to hear your comments. Two more shuffles. So here's Spirit. Let's see what we get for this collective. These are so gorgeous. I am madly in love with these cards. I was sitting with their energy earlier on for a little while and just bonding and connecting with the deck. Yeah, so I've been looking at them for a while. It took 3 weeks for them to deliver. My goodness, and the shop is only across the town. I'd have been faster to get in there. But anyway, here we are. They've arrived at last. I'm obviously ready for them and they're ready for me. So let's have a look, see what Spirit wants to bring through. Let's have a look. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, past on loved ones. What do we need to hear today? Peacock Spirit, and at the back of the deck we have the turtle. So I'm going to read your Peacock Spirit card. The illustrations are so delicious, aren't they gorgeous? Peacock, I see it there straight away. This is gorgeous. So inner beauty, compassion, a simulator of anything. I'm going to try and hold this up for you so you can see it a bit better. A simulator of anything. The beauty of the peacock is unrivaled. It's easy to think it comes from the plumage, but the secret of the peacock is that the beauty resides within and extends outward indefinitely. This adept creature can assimilate or digest all experiences in life, so it does not harbour resentment, conflict, or past pain within its psyche. The peacock type is extremely rare. Not many of us have reached this advanced level of acceptance of the self and others. When in balance, it's confident and kind. When out of balance, it can't digest situations. To bring into balance, meditation on your navel. Oh goodness, guys, that couldn't be more appropriate for what I just read. So you look at that gorgeous big guidebook they give you as well. I mean, it's absolutely stunning, this deck. I love it. Turtle spirit and peacock spirit. So we'll read the turtle at the end, and we'll gather some wisdom from the Lightseers Tarot for you guys today. Oh wow, such power in those cards, you guys, I cannot tell you. Okay, let's call in Spirit. Holy Spirit, Holy Angels, please oversee this act of divination and bring through messages of love and light only into this space for our collective here today. What do they need to know? What do they need to hear? If you've clicked on this reading or anytime you come across it, my readings are all timeless, but there's definitely something here for you, large or small. And always, as I always say, take what fits and leave the rest. If it's not your story, it's not for you. Not every message will resonate with each and every one of you. This is a large collective, so yeah, I can feel your energy now, guys. It's starting to settle down. There's a lot of acceptance coming in into this space. I can feel it. It's lovely. Really feels like, you know, that kind of home comfort sort of feeling, which is gorgeous. So Spirit, let us see, what do we need to know today? What do we need to see? Knock on the door. First card up is the Six of Swords, which is moving into calmer waters. Gorgeous. Love this. So yeah, Sword energy is air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Knight of Swords as well, there's more of it. This is fast movement. Could be in a you feeling like you want to run from some kind of upset time or an environment that you don't like, that's very tense, that has a lot of trouble in it, and moving on to somewhere more calm. For now, it can be talking about your peace of mind, or it could be talking about your actual physical environment here with the Knight of Swords running. You know, this is the fastest moving knight in the deck. So let's have a look and see what you need to focus on. And it says your work or your hobbies or whatever it is that you like to put energy into. And you're a master at this stage, whatever it is Spirit is saying. So that's gorgeous. Hierophant at the back of the deck is talking about ascension spiritually. It talks about commitment to religion, to spirituality, you know. Number 5 means something changed, maybe regards to your spirituality, you know, in the recent past there. You've got the 3 of Cups in the energy supporting you right now, so do try and have your little celebrations. 3 of Cups talks about gathering with your crew and, you know, doing something nice, but it can even be, you know, taking yourself out for a nice sticky bun or something. 8 of Wands in the near future describes fast movement or much needed communications coming towards you. Guidance from Spirit is the Page of Cups, which is a beautiful energy. This is like water sign energy. Cups are the water signs, so Aquarius, no, not Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio are the water signs. So this could be somebody coming towards you, or somebody's going to make an offer of love or connection with you. It can be platonic as well, of course, or even it could be you, and the offer of love or affection could be, you know, compassion, an apology, forgiveness. It could be self-forgiveness. Let's see what we get for the environment around you at the moment. Please, Spirit, what have they got for the environment around them at the moment? This card is reluctant, but it has to come out. The Hanged Man is Pisces energy, and this is about getting a new perspective on something, turning it on its head. Sometimes it can also mean being at a standstill, so we'll come back and clarify that for you. After we get around the table here for the first spread, we'll just get more information from the clarifiers afterwards, okay? So yeah, feels really, you know, like moving and decisive sort of action here as well. The Knight of Swords moves very decisively in a certain direction. He knows where he's going. He's very clear-minded. 4 of Pentacles is in your hopes or fears, so you might feel you don't have enough energy at the moment, enough time or enough money, enough kind of for, the 3D resources, what's in the material world, and you're worried maybe about your energy, or your how much energy you're giving to something, and that you need to give to something. Maybe you don't feel like you have enough money, time, or energy, whatever that means for you. This is gorgeous. The King of Cups, the back of the deck. So again, it's a water sign. Male or female, it doesn't really matter. It's the energy of the card, and this energy is you being very emotionally stable. Also feeling very loving and giving and, nurturing comes across with the King of Cups, because it's emotional stability with King of Emotions, male or female once again. And the potential outcome here is the Emperor, and this is like card number 4. It talks about your stability and your security, and it also talks about, when it's the Emperor card, it's an Aries card, so it might not be significant, that star sign, but it is this person is sitting so confidently. He's a born leader, and it's again male or female, it's just the energy of the card, but it's like, yeah, he's the King of Kings, you know what I mean? So this is feeling really stable, really secure, being the boss, being a leader of some kind maybe. So yeah, we'll get back around the room again, and we'll clarify each of these cards here, see can we get more from them. So you guys, this is so beautiful. That's very much like a peacock energy. It's fire energy as well, which is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. There's a King of Swords there, and their Kings of Wands is at the back of the deck. So this is, a confident leader, someone who's really strong and confident. Again, it's a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Might mean something to you, but it's like that thing that drives, that ambition, going forward with something. Like he's got his wand there, and there's no stopping him. He's just going for it. All this sword energy, you guys, yeah, there could be air signs around you, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you may be that those signs yourself or have them in your chart. But the King of Swords is very knowledgeable and focused here on the owl. This is describing your current situation, so it might be that you're getting some clarity from him, or that you were feeling that you have all the knowledge that you need for to move on from this, troubled time. This looks so good. It looks like, swords talk about, trouble in your mind. Each sword being a worry or a concern, or, a belief that you have. And that Knight of Swords is running away very quickly and bringing you to a place where you have the knowledge you need. It's about also, sword energy is about learning. It's about knowledge, so whatever it is, maybe you've learned something and now you can move on with the knowledge that you've gained. So 8 of Pentacles then has been clarified by your 7 of Wands, and 7 of Wands talks about conflict or competition. You're trying to keep yourself in this bubble and keep yourself protected, and also keep yourself busy, because 8 of Pentacles is quite busy. This is working very hard, and you need to focus on hard work at this time, but also focusing on keeping yourself protected from outside energies and responsibilities. Maybe finding balance there between, your serenity and your responsibilities is coming through there. So that is gorgeous. There's the 5 of Swords at the back of the deck here, which talks about, bickering, gossip. It talks about, being in an environment where there's fighting going on. So take what fits there and apply it to your own situation as it applies. Number 5, again, this is definitely about a change, and the Chariot card is confirming it. So the Chariot card is a card of Cancer. 10 of Wands at the back of the deck is about too many responsibilities, too much of a load, too many burdens on your back, and nobody can carry around 10 Wands, to be honest. It's just not a fair and balanced thing, and the universe doesn't want you overloaded like this. So in the recent past, we have 2 major arcana, so you must have come to some kind of clarity or something like that. I can see Ascension is in here as well, maybe spiritual learning happened, or you committed to something, because the Hierophant is a card of commitment. In another deck, it could be called the Pope, So finding that spiritual, higher vision is what I see in the recent past, and it's like you went there very quickly. The Chariot talks about success as well as moving really fast. It's the fastest card in the deck. And then the King of Swords, Knight of Swords is the second fastest card in the deck, I should say. But yeah, this is angelic support here as well. Card number 7. Number 7 is a very angelic number, and it could be this is what you've managed to lay down, is this 10 wands that you shouldn't be carrying around, and you've ascended from this situation. You've gone up in your, these wands taught you something, and you're, looking at seeing the light finally, that these were not yours to bear and to burden. That burden wasn't yours to carry, and that you can actually leave it down, that the illusion of this 10 of wands wasn't the thing. And look at the joy in this person's face. It's like, thanks be to God, and I can move on, or I can pass, I passed a test here. So spiritually you may have passed a test lately in the recent past. But let's see now what we have in the energy supporting you at this time for this change that you're undergoing. And we have the 6 of Cups, and under the deck is 10 of Cups, which is beautiful, real rainbow energy. Absolutely love this. It's utter joy. It's a card of happy families, having everything you need for emotional security and stability. The 3 of Cups is clarified by the 6 of Cups. This is a card of nostalgia, looking at how far you've come in your growth. You've really grown emotionally with the Cups energy there. It's about emotions. And it can be like, you need to celebrate how far you've come, is what this feels like. And that this supporting energy is also talking about, being proud of how far you've come and how much you've grown emotionally. So I love that for you. So Spirit, what do we get for the 8 of Wands in the near future here for this collective? Just give us one card, please, for the 8 of Wands. What do we have here for this collective today? What do they need to know for their highest good and the highest good of all? That's definitely your card, is it? 3 of Wands. This is marvellous. And the Devil at the back of the deck. So the Devil card, as I told you before, is about addictions. It's about temptation. Also manipulation. People who are manipulators. Maybe even you being a manipulator. But yeah, just bear that in mind. It's another major arcana here, guys. And yeah, I think that this is there's something happening here with the energy where it was really busy. You were busy working, healing, ascending, and it's now you're going to calmer waters. So this is exactly what this looks like. There could be messages coming towards you about somebody that wants to hook up and go for a trip somewhere, maybe overseas. Or you might be quickly, like these people are getting away from this turbulent place. That can be a card of moving as well, maybe moving house, moving location, moving county, country, I don't know, whatever. But I think it's about as well sort of getting to a place where things are calmer, maybe even on a break, holiday. Yeah, but the 3 of Wands is a card of patience, and to me it's also a card of travel and ready to explore outside of what you normally were doing. And yeah, the 8 of Wands, this is coming in quick, you guys. You can look forward to it really soon. It looks like that you're going to be moving into this really tranquil space. If it's a break or a holiday or just time out for yourself, I'm loving this. But it could also be, connecting with family as well with this 6 of Cups. It's a card of reflection, nostalgia, all of that. So here we go, 10 of Cups again, the back of the deck. You guys are in for a lovely treat here. The guidance from Spirit is go and do something that you love, is the message here. There's a messenger coming in, and pages are messengers, and it can be that thing of freeing you up from indecision about not knowing what to do. Could also be a water sign coming towards you with something to take away an illusion that you were stuck between one, you deciding on one thing or another. So I love that for you. Just yeah, it is about waiting here at the moment, and this clarity will come to you with that 2 of Swords, that illusion of confusion. I know that rhymes and it's not so great to hear it. It sounds like, a phrase. Look at this, guys. Isn't this just beautiful? You've got 10 Pentacles, and 2 of Cups at the back of the deck talks about lover's relationship kind of thing, a couple, or it can talk about you meeting somebody like a soulmate and coming together. You're very similar, but you're maybe from different parts of the country or different countries. Um, but it's like you can blend your energies beautifully here to create something gorgeous. So there is a lovely connection coming in for you. And it could be this Page of Cups offering you the cup of love, male or female, of course, is the energy of the card only. And the Hanged Man, then, this new perspective that you're going to get, or this break that you take, like I said, with the holiday thing, it's going to lead to this Ten of Pentacles. And Ten of Pentacles is security, feeling supported by your your family, whether it's biological or otherwise. We all have different kinds of families, and just connecting with your soul tribe here. Maybe you have children and animals and stuff, but this is a card of, Pentacles talk about the 3D material stuff. So Ten of Pentacles is having everything you could want in the 3D. And it's also this thing about changing your perspective, maybe looking at the glass as being half full rather than half empty, that you have everything you need, in the real world materially, and you're just feeling so secure and safe there. And I love that security, stability, like you're grounded as well. With the Pentacles is earth energy. So yeah, that talks about Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn might be significant, might not be. Four of Pentacles, then we need to clarify for this position of your hopes or fears. So what does this mean regarding the collective today? The King of Cups, gosh, he keeps wanting to turn up. Yeah, there's definitely some of you are in a connection. This is a divine couple here, soul mates. And soulmates don't have to be lovers, but obviously I have to say it. These could be lovers. This could be you and another person that are absolutely in your feelings with the cup energy there. And you're very much nurturing one another, but it can be a platonic thing as well, where you and somebody else are just bouncing off each other, really happy together. You get along so well. And when it's turning up here in your hopes or fears, it's like you don't need to worry or be holding back on your energy as much as maybe you think you need to, because if you open up that heart of yours, it's like you're going to get all of this attention here. And this King of Cups is definitely going to be an interest, and it maybe male or female, it doesn't really matter, but it looks like you could maybe have two options. Or, that could be you in one of those cards, and you're the person then is obviously the other card. So Emperor then looks so gorgeous for a potential outcome, to be kind of a leader and a master of your own universe, or a mistress, whichever it resonates with. And it's clarified by the word. I mean, how beautiful is this reading? Seven of Pentacles talks about working hard, watching your seeds grow, starting to see the first leaves appear, really taking satisfaction out of what you're doing finally, as in you were pouring into this pentacle thing, whatever this project is in your real world. It could have been building a garden, it could have been building a house, it could be anything that you were building in the real world, some project that you were at, and it's like it feels like it's taken forever. Seven of Pentacles, it could have been 7 months, 7 years, 7 days, I don't know, but whatever it is, 7 weeks. The Pentacles also speak of time, but this is absolutely beautiful, you guys. I love this reading for you, but it's like you never gave up. The Seven of Pentacles, and now you're starting to see the fruits of your labour. It's like you were about to give up, but you didn't. This is gorgeous. The Emperor then closing out the reading as your potential outcome. This is so marvellous. The World card. This is such a beautiful energy. This is moving out of one place, like I was saying at the very start, troubled waters, into somewhere else, because you're stepping through this portal now. This card is a card of completion. It's the last card in the major arcanas. And it's like now you've reached this Emperor level, maybe in your spirituality, maybe you've leveled up at work to some superior role, leadership role, or else that you've established yourself, emotionally established yourself, like you're very mature now, and you've just gotten this sort of feeling of, being at home within your own body is very much coming through there. Very much so with the King of Cups as well. This could be you finally feeling emotionally stable, and also that you're powerful, you know, in your own right, and you absolutely are, you guys. All the stuff you've manifested, it's like now you can be the star of your own show, and this person looks like such a star, if you don't mind me saying, and there's a star here. But yeah, this is gorgeous. This talks about completing one cycle and beginning another. Like your world literally is changing, and I love that for you. So we're back to the peacock and the turtle, and we'll just get the reading that was there for the turtle energy. This is beautiful. I'm just blown away by the colours on these cards and how gorgeous this deck turned out to be. I'll have to do a bit of research into it though. There's a lot of reading here. It's gorgeous. So turtle energy is what we want. There we go. Ancient soul, grounded, trusting, at home in the self. And what was I saying there a while ago? At home in your own body. It is wonderful to be in the presence of a turtle. Personality, like the beaver. The turtle has a strong relationship with the earth and water elements simultaneously. This helps to ground and connect them to the deeper truths of life, no matter where their travels lead them. Turtle energy is behind all great writers and storytellers as they collect life experiences under their shells for later use. The most potent turtle energy helps us close all the other books and begin to tell our own true tale. When in balance, peaceful, adventurous and productive. And when out of balance, it slows down to a halt. Bringing it into balance, you can go on an adventure. So guys, that was your reading for today. I hope it was helpful. If you do think these readings would resonate with anybody else, don't forget to share the content. We're just over a week old here on this platform, and I'm just loving connecting in with you guys every day. It's so inspiring. And do interact with the comments section there below as well if you can. And also, I keep forgetting to say it, but there's another channel that I do, and it's just looking at tarot cards, at the zodiac signs through the tarot and through my guides and yours. So do check in there, have a look at some of the videos I've done on all signs. Love reading there over the weekend, and there's little links in it, you know, timestamps and so on. You can see your own signs. There's collective readings as well that aren't sign specific, and just have a look. The link is in the description box below, so do check that out, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow, you guys. This is so beautiful, this energy. Best of luck on your journeys. I will see you the next time. Namaste.